Alrighty, hello everybody. Let's get my face on the screen. There I am. Hi. Yeah, I started playing this game yesterday. Came out of nowhere really. I was basically messing around with my phone. And saw a few articles mentioning this new game called Moonlighter, and I thought, okay, just looked at a few of them. They were saying, if you like Stardew Valley, this game sort of scratches that itch a little bit, but also if you like roguelikes, it scratches that itch a little bit. And there's a fun little bit of like shop management simulation in there, and it's got really good reviews. Like every review I read for it was sort of 8 and 9 out of 10, sort of 3, 4 out of 5. So screw it, I'll give it a go. And so far what I've played, I think I've played it for maybe 2 hours. I'm having really good fun with it. It's a damn fun game. So I kind of do, I'll start off with a little bit of just sort of showing you the ropes of the game, as far as I know them so far. Like, don't take this as me being, I'm an expert on this game, this is how you should play, because that's how experts speak. But, I've gone through the loop, the gameplay loop a few times now, and so I'll show you what I'm doing anyway. And hopefully it'll give you a feel for the game, and hopefully you'll like what you see. So let's play. If I get the screen working, there we go. Let's play some Moonlighter, as it's spelled phonetically. So hi if you're watching. Feel free to say hello. Just getting up from a snooze. So basically the game revolves around you, i.e. this little fella here, and you run a shop which you basically inherit from your father, and the town is built around this, or next to this dungeon, which people got obsessed with and decided that it would try and sort of pillage for some wares. So basically the gameplay is about you going into this dungeon, picking up materials which you then sell from this table which I am circling around now, and by selling those you get money, which is up in the top left hand corner of the screen, underneath the somewhat weird looking sack looking dude. And with that money then you can buy new armor, new weapons, upgrades to make yourself stronger, and so on and so forth. So there's a cool gameplay loop, and it's, as somebody who likes roguelikes, this is, a game that scratches that itch for me. So I've already put some of my stock out ready. So if I go into my inventory, so basically this is the inventory screen. So right now I'm rocking a sword and a shield and a broom, because you get 2 weapon slots. I'm hoping that I can remove the broom and replace it with something else at some point, because I want to aim towards getting a bow and arrow, because I like bow and arrows in game. So my only bit of armor right now is a helmet, but you can get body and leg armor as well. Those little slots underneath my character, I don't know what they're for. But all these slots here that I'm highlighting with the green cursor now, that is like my backpack. And then these slots here are what's on my person. So when you're in a dungeon, if you get killed, everything in your backpack you drop. So these slots here, below the green line. But everything above that, which are in these slots here, you keep. But there is a mechanic where sometimes you'll pick up items and it won't allow you to put them above the green line. Like, it'll specify this item needs to be in the bottom right slot, and things like that. So then this is my wish list. So if you decide you want to make a new piece of armor or something, and I'm going to remove that because I don't want it anymore, you add it to your wish list so you know what kind of like materials you need to aim to get and stuff like that. And then this screen is basically, nope, go back. So this here tells me how much I've sold items for in the past. So this empowering crystal, those 4 icons with the faces in, they're basically sort of reactions to prices that I've put that item out for. And it also tells me the popularity. So there's kind of like there's an in-game economy basically. So you have to sort of gauge like what's popular, and sort of if something is unpopular, you might not necessarily sell it, and you might be wasting space on your table. So yeah, there's really that element of it is really cool. So right now I've got all this stuff on my table. So it's currently nighttime, so nighttime's the right time for going out and fighting. So what I'm going to do is go and take a run at the dungeon. So let's see if I can get any upgrades. Which I can't. So that's that done. Let's go to... So basically that's the lady who you buy like health potions from. You can enchant your weapons, so it basically upgrades them. And then there's this dude up here who is basically a smithy. He makes armor and weapons for you. So I think what I might do... Oh, I didn't realise that the weapons have... I'm guessing that -10 by the foot icon means that it hinders your movement somewhat. So what I want to do is build or make a bow and arrow, because I like bow and arrows in games. So I'm going to press X and add that to my wish list. So basically I need some wood for that. So, oh, I'm completely going the wrong way. But yeah, this like the combat in this game is like a very sort of 16-bitty. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it is good. So you've got to kind of like, there's ways that you can sort of work it to your advantage. So there's some enemies that basically like fire in straight lines, so they'll either fire sort of directly that way or directly down. So you can kind of work yourself into a position where you're like between its 2 lines of fire and then just hack at it. And I don't want to go into this dungeon with my... There we go, that's my sword. And then I also have the shield. So basically, when you defeat enemies, ooh, there's some wood. They sometimes, but not always, drop stuff for you. What's this dude got to say? Come on, I'd like to read the thing. I need empowering crystals to enchant my weapon, but those seem really hard to find. They do not seem to be in chests. Okay. Cool story, bro. One thing that is cool is, or helpful anyway, is like that enemy that was in the corner then. When you enter a room, there's sort of like a momentary delay in them responding to your presence. So you can kind of just get to them quick and hack at them before they do anything. Ow. The rolling mechanic's pretty cool as well, because I think you're basically like impervious to damage when. So like these are the guys I was on about. You could stand here and it won't be able to hit me. Ow, but that won't count because it was bad positioning on my part. But I've got like 4 healing vials, which isn't a huge amount really, because the enemies do hit pretty hard. So one thing I'm guessing does happen is when you get to new sections of dungeons, is you pick up new abilities. So one ability I've picked up is this thing, this merchant mirror. So I can basically, it's just a way of making, like, being able to stop my inventory from filling up. So what I can do is take items like this, drop it in there, and then I'll get a small amount of money for it, and it frees up a slot in my inventory. So if I've got sort of like, you know, common stuff that I don't really need or already got enough of, then I can just do that and get a bit of money and free up some space at the same time. So I'm actually getting a lot of wood. I've got the 10 wood I need, but I'm going to carry on my run anyway. So this thing here is a healing pool, but right now I don't need to heal. So you do have a map, so it's kind of like similar to Rogue Legacy in that respect, where you can see where you've been, and if there's any areas that, like, doors from certain areas where that you haven't gone through. And I think each area has a boss, and this one's boss is like this massive sort of green slug monster thing. It basically killed me with one hit. So if I see it, I'm gonna run the fuck away. So let's do that. Get rid of them. And I fill another slot there with wood. So basically I won't lose it now, so if I get killed, I won't drop it. There's also a thing that's good is as soon as you die, you press a button and you basically start your run again. You're straight back in, which I really like. There's no sort of like, you died, you have to go back to town and walk all the way back to the dungeon. Not this far, but I'm lazy, so I don't really want to have to deal with that shit. Oh, book. They're quite valuable. The last one I had of those, I think I sold for like 500, I think. It's about the most valuable item I've found so far. These dudes are pretty tough. You've got to kind of like hit them, roll out of the way. And thankfully I've upgraded my weapon a few times, so those guys... So some rooms have these little chests in, like this, and basically once you clear the room of enemies, you can then open it. And it's very cool in the fact that you don't have to select everything in the chests to pick it up. You just press one button and it throws it all in. And this is what I was talking about in terms of items that have to go in a certain slot in your bag. So this item has to be placed to the left or right of my bag, so I can put it in like these slots, but it has to be like over in the extremes of the bag. So you know, it just adds another sort of mechanic of inventory management. Some items you pick up, you've pretty got, but you've basically got to try and arrange your inventory, because say for example this thing, it might say that when you leave the dungeon, it might destroy the item to its left. So basically what you need to do is have it over on the far left of your bag, so there's nothing to its left, so it won't destroy anything. So that's also quite an interesting mechanic. I've never seen that. I'm not sure in any game really. So that's like also interesting. You've got to pay attention to that, because the first time it happened I was just like, I have no idea what this does. These blobby things are a pain in the ass because they just grab you, and if you don't kill them they'll keep doing it. Ooh, another healing vial. Yeah, the other guy said that. These rooms, I'm not sure what the point of them is. I mean, I've read that. Although I think this is a room where I might have picked up the mirror thing before. So where have we been? I'll go across and up. Oh, I'm guessing that means that green eye down in the corner. I'm guessing that means that the boss has appeared somewhere. So I'm gonna need to be careful. Oh shit, there he is. I'm getting the fuck out. Hopefully oh shit, he follows you. Oh god, no. I'm locked in here with him. This isn't cool. Basically, if he hits me, I'm dead. Like, properly dead. Ow. Oh, he's gonna keep following me. Whoops. That was poorly judged. Oh, hello. I've never seen this before. That's interesting. Obviously, if you fall down some crevasses, there's stuff down them. I think my inventory might be full. Oh shit, he's appeared again. What can I get rid of? I've got tons of those, so I'll get rid of them. That's not very valuable, so I'll get rid of that. And I'll get rid of these as well. I'll get rid of the random one of those two. Ah. Oh god, he's back again. Son of a bitch. So yeah, I can literally just press A now and go again. But I can stack that in that slot there, so we can use it. But basically, at any time during your run, and if you look in the bottom right hand of the screen, that little like amulet thing, if I hold down B till the circle goes up, I lose 300 gold, and I can go straight back to town. So you can quit your run at any point and not worry about losing anything. So if you've got say like I needed enough wood to make a bow in that run, you can just say to yourself, okay, I've got everything I need, I'm out, and then just go. Oh, I need some more of that rocky goldy stuff. Damn it. Okay, well, let's open the shop, and we'll go from there. Sell some shit and then... Alright, so I want to keep that. So this is basically my stash of stuff that I'm keeping. And you don't have to have stuff physically on you to be able to use it, which is super handy. So I'll keep all them, because these little red blobby things, you can use them to make like the health potions. So I'm just kind of like stacking those, to be honest. Actually, I'll keep hang of those. Okay. Right, let's open the shop. Oh, I can't. Okay. So if it's nighttime and you need it to be day, so you open the shop, you just go to sleep. And then it progresses time. Cock-a-doodle fucking do. A coodle-doodle do. And it's morning. So you open the shop, people come in. So basically you'll see people react to, as they walk up to an item, they'll react to it. So if they look at something and it's too expensive for them, and like an unhappy face comes up, it can either be just unhappy, or it can be unhappy and like crying. So there's different levels. Like that dude's quite happy, and as was he. So that's some stuff sold already. So at any point I can go up to this table and basically be like, right, I'm gonna put these things down now. I'll sell them for 45 each. So you can just keep adding stuff to the table that you sell from. That lady's happy. I'm gonna be interested to see if I can sell that piece of armor for 2,000, because I made it by accident. I didn't want to make it because it's not as good as the helmet thing I've got. So some characters do come in and they have like symbols on them, kind of like indicating that they're looking for weapons and armor. Sorry folks, I don't have anything to sell you. Is there anything else I can... Guys, let's sell these. I'll sell a few of those as well. I'll sell a stack of 5 of these. They're not really worth much, so I don't think. So basically, if you already sold a certain item, like that automatically prices it, so it automatically puts it out at the price I sold it before. So I'm guessing this item is hardened steel, where that arrow going up means, I think that just means it's become more popular, so it's more likely to sell. Same as that. So yeah, like I said, those red blobby things aren't really very valuable, but hey ho. But this part is all about figuring out, like that lady then when the coin came over her eyes, that's like she's very happy with that that price. So it's just basically about sort of like gauging how much like things are worth, and sort of trying to see if you sell something for a good price, maybe try and sell it for a better price next time, or you can just accept the fact that it's likely to sell at the price you currently have it. But I think if you sell too much of something, its value drops, which is a fairly sort of common market mechanic in sort of games that have this type of side to it. Come on, have one of those guys. Well, that's the end of trade, so I didn't do too badly. MA 1300, so that's not bad. So I guess I'll go and do another run because I need some of those gold rocky things, whatever they're called. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I looked at it before. Potions list. I've got 5 of them. Screw it, I'll make a few more. Can never have too many heals. One more for luck. So, the one thing that threw me a bit at first is basically like if you're using a controller, like the game recommends, like I am, Xbox One controller, to heal you press the right trigger, but you have to put the healing vials in the slot, in this slot, to be able to use them. So if you play this game, then like bear that in mind, because I was playing it and I was pressing the button to heal myself and nothing was happening. So that was a bit frustrating, but you know, that's just me and my complete idiocy when it comes to. So I'm guessing these signs here are there are other dungeons, and I'm guessing this big door here is like the big dungeon. So I'm gonna put out a tweet so people know that I'm still alive. Forgot how to spell dungeons for a moment there. Alright, let's go again. So yeah, that boss, like I'm guessing I have to get myself to a certain strength to be able to even do damage to him, because I hit him that time he appeared just then, and a red X came up, which I'm basically assuming is the game going, no mate, not right now. Ow. Ow, jerks. Ow. That's not a good start. I'm not even going to bother picking that up. I should heal. So that was a pretty poor start. That was a bit better, although those enemies weren't moving, to be fair, so come the fuck on. So that tree there is like the entrance to the next sort of area in this dungeon, but I'm a bit scared to go in there, in all honesty, because I don't... Like, I'm guessing the enemies are like higher powered. Maybe I'll do a run soon where I do that. I'm just avoiding this red stuff because it slows you down. Okay. Come on, I want some of that gold rocky stuff. You jerks. Oh, okay. That guy was just fucking swinging. I was led to use my fucking shield more, really, because I've got it, so I should use it. Oh, yes. Okay, so this says So anything above it, it will destroy when it's in my inventory. That destroys item. Destroys one item curse in the direction shown when placed. Oh, so if I do that. Oh, piss. I forgot to pick up the stack. Oh, what a douche. Okay, I'll keep them there and make sure there's nothing above it. That's what I needed, really, I think. Yeah. So do I... Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna quit out this run now because I want to make myself a bow. So it's kind of like got a real sort of risk-reward type deal to it as well, which I really like. And I also like the sort of 16-bit look of it. It's like I tend to find pixel art games a bit hit and miss for my tastes. But I think this one, because it's a bit sort of more 16-bit than 8-bit, kind of appeals to me a bit more. So right, let's... Yeah, I want to make a boat. So, can I... Yes, I can. Sorry, Broom, I am going to sell you shortly. It's been fun, but it's time for us to part ways. I've just outgrown you. As much as I love your bristly ways. So can I... Yes, I can. Oh, I can afford to upgrade it already. Excellent. Beautiful. Alright, so that's a bow with an enchantment on it already. Pew! 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 Oh, the fire rate's pretty good. Huh, okay. I like that. So this board here, so when you start the game, this guy and the enchantment lady aren't there, so what you need to do is go out and earn some money. And basically you go to this board, and this is where you invest in your town. So you can like invest in opening new shops. You can also invest in upgrades to your shop. Sale box, I'm not sure I understand what its function is. I don't know whether it's just like an extra, like say if you have stuff that's you've got a lot of, you could just get rid of it straight away. That I kind of want to get, because 10% tip is wicked. And a chest, I guess that's an additional chest on top of the one you already have, but then you can upgrade your shop even further. So I'm guessing from that this game is intended to take some time to be completed. Right, so Broomy Muck Broomface, I salute you, but you're out of here. So I will try and sell you for 50 gold. I don't want to, like, you know, let you go on the cheap, because you've been a faithful Broom, and I love you dearly. So I'll sell some of these, because these are good money. Let's see if I can get a little bit more for that. Alrighty. Can I open up? Yes, I can. Let's sell some shit. Oh, this guy might try and buy my armor. This knight-looking dude. Oh, he's picked it up. And he's very happy. Ahoy, oh, and these people are happy too. That's 2,000 in my pocket straight off the bat. Okay, so... Oh, I wonder if I can maybe get to the 4,000 I need for that new cash register. Let's try and sell that for a bit more. Sell those as well. I'm not sure if I've got enough stock to make the 4,000 I need. Bling. Oh, he's buying my broom too. Bye bye, Broomy. Okay, we're up to 3,700, 3,800. This person's buying these as well. Alright, I'm making mad bank. Alright, what else have I got in my inventory? I might as well sell everything. Let's try and sell them for 60 each. Try and sell them for 40 each. That's it. That's my stock. Okay, they're too expensive, so that guy's been disappointed. So I will drop the price a little. Hello, Mr. Man. I also quite love the music in this, is very cool as well. Well, she's not happy about it, but she's buying it, so that's your own problem, lady. Could try and haggle with me, but okay, he's not happy about the cost of that. Oh, I'm gonna sell some of these as well. Sell a bunch of those. Let's drop the price on that. But I'll add these ones to the stack. Economies of scale and all that. Alright, we just picked that up. Hey, I'm doing alright here. Nearly up to 5 Gs. Oh yeah. Screw it. I'll shut up shop now for the day. Everybody get the fuck out. We're done for the day. Quit screwing around and go home. Right, okay, so nope. I want to invest in my shop. Well, I can do it from that, so I don't know why I close it down. So I will buy a new cash register. So that hopefully will mean I'll get a bit of money coming in. Oh, look at that. Look at that handsome fella. Alright, so that's cool. Make myself a couple more healing potions. That'll do. Oh, I already got loads. Ah, well, whatever. Can't have too many heals. Right, let's go for another run. We'll try and make it a meaty one this time. Oh, you can. Oh, that's cool. So you press A, and it's like quick shot. You hold down X, and it's like a power shot. Interesting. I like it. Okay, so it appears that well, I've only, you know, this and the sword and shield. I guess they both have like 2 attacks or two mechanics that come with them. So this has a sword and a shield, and the bow and arrow has the quick shot or the powered up shot. So let's see what this can do. Oh, it's not very accurate. Let's try that again. So why didn't it go in a straight line before then? Weird. That's super handy against those guys. 'Cause they're jerks. So basically, I should have really gone to the smithy and seen what I need to get some upgrades and stuff. But hey ho. Live and learn. Ow. Need to be careful with these guys, because if they drop any loot and it goes over the side, then they ain't getting it. Let's attempt jumping over the side to see if there's anything below. Hey, there you go. Oh, that item was news to me. What the hell's that? Golem chisel. Huh, okay. Ooh. I think that might be needed to get the upgrade on the bow I just bought. That symbol looks familiar to me. There we go. I like that. Take a chance and... Ideally, I don't really want to lose that, so what I might do is put it in there. This golem chisel I will put there as well. Get rid of this glass, because it's just... the broken sword, I think I need them to make one of the bigger swords. But I think my next priority might be making some new armor. Have I gone up? No, I haven't. Ow. So yeah, those jerks, if loot drops on the floor, they'll pick them up. Thank you for all that. I'll keep going. I'm not gonna empty my inventory just yet. Oh, cool, the healing pool. Right, let's go left, purely on the basis I'm left-handed. Alright. So yeah, that gets stopped by the... Can you... That's the other thing, is you can't aim direct... Oh, that's what happened. You can... Oh, you can make it change direction. That's cool. Oh, that also... So, the power shot also penetrates the enemies as well, so I'm guessing it just goes through everybody that's in its line of fire. Good to know. Okay, so... Let's go back to this room and heal a bit. There we go. Oh yeah, it does. It penetrates. That's cool. Alright, so this blobby door here takes me through to the next section of this dungeon, so let's do it. There are different enemy types in here. Some are the same, but there's also different ones. Ugh. I thought I was respecting my sword then. Ow! Dickweed. Okay. So destroys one item curse in direction when shown. Okay, so I did that. And that fixes that. So this is basically a mystery item. I don't find out what it is until such a point as I leave the dungeon with it. If I leave the dungeon with it. What else can I get rid of? Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna start stashing metal because I'm guessing it'll be useful for crafting. Pop some heals. That's where I came from, so let's go over here. Ugh. That power shot is really cool. So I think it penetrates and goes to one enemy behind it. Why does it keep just going through them? Oof, that hit hard. Skeletons, every time you see them, if you hit them, they quite often... I've never seen that item before either. Broken club. Okay. Yeah, they usually drop stuff. Which is a good thing to keep in mind. Get rid of all of them. Get rid of that because I already got loads of them. All right. Yeah, suck it. Let's clear that slot. Clear that slot. Alright, let's keep going. So he's not over the hole when... Ow! That was bad combating. Can I stack that on there? Right, I guess at the point where I'm thinking I may... Let's have a few more rooms, and we'll see where we go from there. Oh, that was clever. I wasn't paying attention. I fell down the hole. Which way haven't I been? I haven't been the right. Okay. Oh, healing room. Ah. Ow! Fucking jerk. Okay. I think what I might have to do with this is... do that. Oh, this is a gold chest. Holy crap, look at all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna need to clear me some slots. Okay, let's get rid of the wood. I'll get rid of that because I've got 10 up top. I need one more slot. Let's get rid of that stack of 5 of those. No! Okay, so that destroys an item curse. That destroys an item curse. None of my items are cursed. Okay. What is that? Old golem minion design. Okay. Right, now I've got all that stuff, I'm definitely peacing out. I think I've got some stuff in my inventory that might make me some mad cash, mate. So right, I'm gonna leave things here. So basically you get like the feel for that. Like that's an hour of the game basically. So yeah, I really like it. Like games like this where there's that reward of where you keep going, trying again, sort of have an aim of like the next I want to buy this piece of armor or this weapon or something like that, and then you can progress further through like the dungeons and stuff. That like roguelike mechanic is I really like that, and that gameplay loop, and it scratches that itch as well as a few others as well. And like you can see, this area of the game is very sort of Stardew Valley looking, but I think the reviews I've seen comparing this game to Stardew Valley, like it has like a small element of gameplay features that are of that ilk, but like this is very much its own thing, and it's a good fun game, and I do recommend it. If you like this type of stuff, then pick it up. It's like it's on Steam, Xbox One and PS4 right now. Switch version is coming, I believe, and I think I paid like £15 for it, so I'd imagine maybe like it'll be like $20. So it's not a expensive game, and I think judging from what I've played of it so far, it's a game that you'll get a lot of time out of. So it's a great game, it doesn't cost much, and you're gonna get a good chunk of time out of it, so you can't really go wrong. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I've been Hugh, this is the Talking Games Twitch channel, and until next time, be good to one another.